আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড এডুকেশন সার্ভিসেস থেকে মোহাম্মদ সাইফুর রহমান আপনাদের সামনে আবার হাজির হয়েছি আরেকটা লাইভ নিয়ে। আপনারা জানেন যে এই প্যান্ডেমিক সিচুয়েশনে আমরা রেগুলারলি অনেকগুলো লাইভ সেশন নিয়ে আপনাদের সামনে হাজির হচ্ছি। আজকে তারই ধারাবাহিকতায় আমরা সুইনবার্ন ইউনিভার্সিটি অফ মালয়েশিয়া থেকে আমরা মিস্টার এলটন হিউকে আমরা ইনভাইট করেছি আমাদের এখানে আপনাদেরকে সুইনবার্ন ইউনিভার্সিটি নিয়ে কিছু ইনফরমেশন শেয়ার করার জন্য। হ্যালো মিস্টার এলটন।
Hi, Saiful. How are you?
আই এম ফাইন, হাউ আর ইউ?
I'm good. I'm good. Yes.
Okay.
So,
So today we will do a 30 minutes presentation. So if you want to share information about Swinburne University facilities, please carry on.
okay, sure. First of all, thank you so much, Saiful, and also the team. Actually invite Swinburne University to give the presentation today. It's been a while since we did our last presentation. So, and today I'm happy to on behalf of Swinburne, we want to say thank you. So before I begin, let me share my screen. You can see. Wait, sorry. All right, you can see my screen, right? Okay. Before I begin, so let me introduce myself. My name is Elton. I am the representative and also the from the International Marketing and Student Recruitment of Swinburne University of Technology in Sarawak, Malaysia campus. Now, a bit of history about Swinburne University. So Swinburne University is an Australian university. We are actually located in Melbourne, all right, our main campus, and it's actually established back in 1908. Right. So I represent the Malaysia campus, and the Malaysia campus in Kuching, Sarawak, we are the only international branch campus of Swinburne, Australia. All right. So actually, Swinburne, we started in 2000 in a partnership between the Swinburne Australia and also the Sarawak State's government. Now, a lot of students may ask this question: why you should choose Swinburne University? Now, one of the main reason I would say is we are actually one of the top 1.5% or world top university, right? We are actually listed in the QS World Ranking. So in 2021, we actually get a ranking of 300. We are in the ranking of 372 in the world, right? So that's mean that our university is actually recognized and also worldwide recognition as well. Now, one good thing about Swinburne University is we are located in Kuching city center. All right. So if you would ask me where is Kuching, basically it's 1.5 to 2 hours flight away from Kuala Lumpur. Right. We are actually located in east side of Malaysia. Now, this is the a bit of a aerial view of our campus. All right. Our campus is actually 16.5 acre. And within the campus itself, we have football field, cricket field. We have this multi-purpose hall in this here, see, and then we also have engineering labs, all right, dedicated engineering building, which is about 7 story high, and then it's entirely for engineering. And then we also have accommodation, on-campus accommodation. But of course, the on-campus accommodation now is undergoing renovation, which I will share some of the pictures for you later on. And also outside of the campus itself or the surrounding itself, we have like hospitals, we have restaurants, we have hotel. We also have shopping mall just right in front of Swinburne University across the street, and we also have a mosque here as well. All right, so pretty much everything is within the surrounding of the university, and the university is located in the city center. Right, it's about 10 minutes from the downtown and also 10 minutes away from the Kuching International Airport. Okay, so a lot of students may ask, why Swinburne? Why Swinburne and why not other university? Normally, I'll give them the 6 reasons. Now, and one of the main reason is we are actually an Australian university and we provide Australian education here in Malaysia. All right. Now, of course, going to Australia, it's gonna because we all know that in terms of the quality of education, Australia education, I would say, is one of the top, if not the one of the preferred education or preferred destination to go. To go for. But of course, going to Australia, some students may find it very expensive. So that is why we give an option for students to pursue an Australian education here in Malaysia. Now, second reason is we are actually a world-ranked university. As I mentioned just now, we are actually one of the top 1.5% university in the world, right? Our ranking. And also, the one of the main reason why students choose Swinburne or you should come to Swinburne University is our affordability. We actually offer the same education and also the same quality of the Australia syllabus at the 1/3 of the Australian tuition fees, right? So you don't have to really have to pay a lot of money to get an Australian education, but you can come here at Sarawak campus and do it about 3 times cheaper compared to Australia. Now, another reason is the exchange and transfer program to Swinburne, Australia. Right, most students will actually choose this program when they are. When they come to Swinburne, they will choose the exchange and transfer program, which I will, elaborate further in during this presentation later on. And also, employability rate is actually we have a high employability rate, which is about 94% employability within 6 months of graduation. Right. Now, another reason I think you should also consider Swinburne University is because we are actually accredited by this Adobe as a creative campus. Right. Now, this achievement, I would say that we are the only 20 universities in the world to have this recognition from Adobe. Right now, of all these reasons, and one main reason why you choose, the top reason why you should choose Swinburne University or even come to Malaysia is because Malaysia and also Bangladesh will have the same culture and also the same. We share this almost the same living lifestyle as well. Now, in terms of, like, for example, Malaysia is actually a Muslim country. Right, we have a huge population of Muslims here, about 60 to 70% of the population. So when it comes to observing Friday prayers, getting food is actually easier, right, compared to going to Australia. These are some of the industry partners that we have, or we are working with here at Swinburne. Right, to name a few, we have like Maybank, Unilever, Shell, Petronas, DG, and so on and so forth. Right, and also these are some of the top global brands that our graduates have been to or are actually working right now in Microsoft, Facebook, HSBC, Apple, and Google, and so on and so forth. Right. And of course, all our programs are actually professional recognized. All right, to name a few here, if you can see, like CPA Australia and also ACCA for our accounting and accounting finance course, right? And then all our engineering program, except for chemical engineering, we are actually accredited by the Board of Engineers of Malaysia and also Engineers of Australia, right? And of our IT program, we are actually accredited by this Australian Computer Society, right? So this is actually to name a few of the professional recognition that we have throughout our the courses that we offer here at Sarawak campus. Now, in Swinburne University, I think one of the most important, or I would say a university, the most important is our lecturers, our academics. And at Swinburne here, we do have close to about 200 academics and from 13 countries. And most of our academics are actually with PhD title, right? And some of them, before even they come to, coming to become a lecturer, they've actually they have already gotten a lot of industrial knowledge before they lecture here. So it also one of the main reasons why all students should choose Swinburne University, right? We also have a very diverse student community, right? We have about 3,500 students from over 45 countries. To name a few, we do have students from Indonesia, we have students from Brunei, we have students from Bangladesh. We also have students from Sri Lanka, Pakistan, to Middle East, and also the Africa. We also have students from Australia, and we have students from Denmark, all right, and Sweden, Germany through our exchange program, right? So rest assured is that when you come over to Swinburne University, you get to know a lot of people and also get a chance to actually build your network with people around the world or with your friends from around the world. Yeah. Now, for cost of living, all right, another reason students, most of our Bangladeshi students choose to come to the Sarawak campus or in Kuching is because of our cost of living, right? We have relatively, I would say, lower cost of living compared to if you're going to Kuala Lumpur, right? So if you see here, I would say the average you need about 1,001 to 2,000 per month. That is actually quite subjective to your personal lifestyle as well, right? So if you don't mind to share with your friends, definitely the accommodation can go about 500 to 600 ringgit per month, right? And for meals and grocery, about 300 to 500. It depends on how you spend it. So normally, I would say that if you want to have Burger King, all right, that will cost about 10 ringgit, which is actually much more. I would say that it's actually a lot lower compared to Burger King in Dhaka, all right. So that is how affordable it is in Kuching. Right? And of course, entertainment and also transportation, I would say about 1,001 to 2,000, right? Now, as I mentioned just now, one of the key reasons that students come to Swinburne is because of our international study options. All right, we have transfer and also we have exchange. Now, let me brief you about transfer first. So transfer program is where student can start in Malaysia and complete everything in Australia, right? So let's say, for example, if you are an engineering student, so your course is going to be 4 years. So what you can do is you can mix and match, right? So it means to say that you can do 3 years in Malaysia and 1 year in Australia, 2 years in Malaysia, 2 years in Australia, or 1 year Malaysia, 3 years Australia. That is actually entirely up to you. But of course, when you go to Australia, all right, you will have to pay Australian dollars, right? But of course, if you don't go to Australia, it's also fine because the what do you call that, the education and also the certificate that you get at the end of the day is going to be the same, right? Now same goes to non-engineering program. It's a 3 years program, all right, so 2+1 or 1+2, right? But of course everything here, if you want to transfer to Melbourne, is subject to visa approval from the Immigration of Australia, and all programs are transferable except for Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical and also Bachelor of Business Management and Digital Media. The reason why is because it's only offered in Swinburne Sarawak campus only, right? And we have exchange program. Now, just now I've mentioned transfer, right? The difference between transfer and exchange is that transfer, when you go to Australia for 1 year, you have to pay Australian dollars. Now, for those students who wants to go to Australia, but going to Australia may cost a fortune for some. So what you do is they can actually go for an exchange program. So it's actually an option for students to do an exchange to Swinburne, Australia for 1 semester, right? And the benefit of it is student pay the tuition fees in ringgit Malaysia. The only the thing that they need to pay in Australian dollars is actually the accommodation, right? But of course, there are some criteria, and eligibility is basically you have to enroll to the undergraduate program and complete your first year of your studies, right? And of course, at least a CGPA of 2.7 on average, right? But of course, everything here, exchange and transfer, the same. It's actually subject to meeting Australian immigration and visa requirements as well, right? Now moving on, as I mentioned just now, if you can recall, what I mentioned is the on-campus accommodation right now is undergoing renovation. Yes, because we are doing a campus upgrade right now. Our campus upgrade actually covers cafeteria, accommodation, student atrium, classrooms, and also hangout areas, right? So this upgrade is actually to ensure that Swinburne here we continue to provide a high quality of Australian education. So if you can see here, these are some of the I would say the artist impression photos that we have for accommodation. All right, so This is how it looks like. And these are some that actually have been done. All right, so main entrance and lobby. We have student lounge, all right, and lecture theater as well. Tutorial classrooms, all right. So in this tutorial classroom, you can see that is a very unique and also interactive classrooms. It's not a traditional like those three layout, or 2-4-2 layout where you have lecturers standing in front of a class and then telling you that oh, come on and help me to write something, drop your ideas. No, it's more like a discussion type of classrooms, right? It's an interactive class of classroom. And last but not least, of course, we have refurbished our washroom as well, right? These are some of the pictures that we have, but of course, as when you actually come over here at Swinburne, all right, you will definitely see a big changes, right, as you progress. Now, of course, on-campus accommodation is actually not available now. So we do have the off-campus accommodation. So these are some of the off-campus accommodation options for students to choose from. Now, I would say the prices are between 600 to 1,005 per month, right, ringgit. So it's about $150 all the way up to about $350, right, per month. So it depends on your, what do you call that? Depends on your budget. And then you see that whether you are comfortable with it. If you're okay, of course, if you're staying near to the campus and you want single room, that would definitely cost much more, right? More in a way. But of course, if you don't mind to stay a bit further from the campus, and if you want to share rooms with your friend, definitely gonna be lower, right? It's up to your budget and also your parents' affordability or not. Yeah. Student life is equally important, and these are some of the Bangladeshi community here at Swinburne that we have, right? We have about around, I would say, close to 100 Bangladeshi students in Swinburne University, right? These are some of our students, and you can see here they actually participating in cultural night, and then they have a hangout session with their friends, So these are actually the community, Bangladeshi community that we have in Swinburne, Sarawak here. Right? But of course, there are more clubs. Of course, you can also join, different clubs that are available. We have about more than 50 clubs here at Swinburne, Sarawak. Right? You can definitely join any of the clubs, and then to make more friends, to build your network and stuff like this. Yeah. Now, moving on to the programs that we offer. All right. So we offer business, engineering, design, IT, computing, all right, and also arts and science as well, right? So in the School of Business, we do offer management, marketing, accounting, finance, human resources, international business, management, and digital media, right, for undergraduate. And postgraduate will be Masters of Business Administration, MBA, and Masters of Human Resource Management, MHRM. Right, this is for masters. Now, for under the School of Design and Arts, we do have multimedia design, graphic design, and also we have a new course here, media and communication, right, in the undergraduate level. As for the master's level, postgraduate, we do have Masters of Arts, teaching English to speakers of other languages, which is MA TESOL. And under the engineering school and science, all right, we do have chemical engineering, robotics and mechatronics, mechanical, electrical, electronic, and also civil engineering, and biotechnology and environmental science under science. All right. Of course, we do have in masters, we do have Masters of Construction Management. Now in IT, we do have computer science and also ICT. Right, under computer science, we have majors like artificial intelligence, we have web development, we have this software development. Yeah, we do have another few more which I can't recall here right now. Yeah, and then of course we do have ICT as well, right, under software and network technology. And also in masters, we have Masters of IT. Right. For foundation, we do have business. We do have foundation in design. We do have foundation in IT, multimedia. We do have foundation engineering and science. And also in business, in diploma, we have diploma of business management. right? These are some of the courses that we offer here at Swinburne Sarawak campus. Okay, for the intake dates here, if you are keen to join our undergraduate or degree program, the next intake will be on the 30th of August, okay, and then followed by 27th of September. But if you're looking in foundation program, now we do have this June intake. So if you're interested, you can actually inquire with WEMS, all right? And the team will actually, and the WEMS counselor team will actually contact you and give you more information about that. But of course, we also have the August intake and also the October intake, right? Same goes to diploma as well. For August intake, this is the only remaining intake. Now for our master's program, all are in August, the upcoming one, okay, except for MBA program, which is on the 17th of May, 2nd of August, and 18th of October. Okay. So here are some of the tuition fees. Right now, generally our tuition fees are actually within the range of 6,000 US dollars all the way to 10,000 US dollars per year. Okay. Now for foundation is 6,000 in total. For business and also media and communication, IT is about 7,500 US dollars per year, right? And for engineering, it's about 9,800 per year. For design, it's 9,004, and science is about 10,000 per year, right? For masters, it's about for MBA is about 12,000 in total for 2 years of your studies, and then MATSO is about 9,006. And for Masters of Construction Management, 1.5 year will cost about 12,000. Okay, so these are some of the fees that we have here. We can show you, right? So all these fees, right, we do not include the one-time off fee, which we include this refundable security deposit of 2,000, annual medical insurance of 500, and also visa processing fee of 1,250 one-off. Right, and also whatever you see here, the tuition is all about tuition fee, and we do not charge you any facility fees or lab fee or whatnot. Right, we only charge you tuition fees. Now for academic entry requirement for Bangladesh, so I have actually break down into 4 here. So foundation, diploma, degree, and postgraduate. Right now, for foundation, from Bangladesh we accept SSC. Right, if you are more than 3.5, you can come into our foundation program. But of course, if you're from IGCSE, you will need to get 5 Cs, right? Now for diploma, for SSC, if you completed your SSC, you can actually, but if you do not score 3.5, let's say you score 3.4, then we can actually consider you to join diploma. And for IGCSE, we need about 3 Cs, right? But this is only offered for the business program. Now for bachelor degree, HSC is 3.5 and above, right? But if you do not get 3.5, let's say you get 3.4, then we will actually consider you to join the foundation program. Now for GCE A levels, you need to have 3 subjects, and 3 subjects here in total must be 8 points, right? So let's say if you have 10 points in 2 subjects, let's say you get A and 2 A's, all right? Unfortunately, we can't accept your A levels because we need 3 subjects, right? So if not, then if let's say in the case that you get 2 A's, you get 2 subjects, right? It's 10 points. Unfortunately, you can't come into bachelor degree. You will have to go into foundation first, right? And for postgraduate degree by coursework, a recognized bachelor degree program is actually we need you to complete your bachelor degree and a recognized one. So what you do is you will have to send in your transcript, your certificate, and everything that you have to WEMS, and then WEMS will actually send to us for an assessment, and then only we can actually advise you on your eligibility, right? So this is quite straightforward. But of course, if you have any more qualifications, let's say, for example, international baccalaureate, if you have any other certificate that is not listed here, SSC or other than SSC, A levels, O levels, do send in to WEMS, and then WEMS can actually help you to do an assessment, and then they will advise you accordingly, right? Now, of course, for academic and English entry requirement, for foundation, we need 5.5 in IELTS, right? And for diploma and diploma, we need 5.0, and degree, we need 6.0. And for postgraduate program, except for MBA and MCM, is 6.5, and for MATESOL is 7.0. Now, if you are from the GCE O level, right? Let's say if you get C and above in your English, you do not have to take IELTS, right? But of course, you don't have to take IELTS, it's a straight entry. But of course, if you don't meet the minimum requirements C, right, or B for degree, then you will have to do IELTS. But of course, some of you may not want to do IELTS. Then it's an alternative is that you can do our internal English placement test, which we call VEPT, right? If let's say you need a VEPT examination, so we will actually inform you and also inform WEMS, and then you can actually do your VEPT at WEMS office. All right, so it's straightforward as well. Now we come to the most attractive part of the presentation, which is scholarship and grants for Bangladeshi students. Right, for foundation, we look into O levels and SSC. So as long as you have O levels 3A, right, all the way to 6A stars and above, we are giving you about 3,000 up to 12,000 ringgit, right, in your foundation. That will be, if you get 12,000, that would be about 50% of your foundation studies, right? You get 50% of scholarships. But let's say if you're from SSC, you get 4.0, you get 3,000, and 4.3, 4,000, 4.5, 6,000, 4.8 is 9,000, and 5.0 is about 12,000, right? Same. Now for diploma, any qualification that comes into our diploma program will automatically get 15% annual tuition fee, right? And for degree program, for HSC students, a minimum 4.0 is needed. So you can get 5,000, and 4.5 you get 7K, and 5.0 you get 11,000. Now for A-level student, if you get 2B, you get 5,000. 1A or 2A, you get 7,000, and 3A, you get 11,000. Now, if you get 4As, all right, that would be great. We are giving you a first-year tuition fee waiver, right, which is, I would say that if you are taking a non-engineering program, that will be about 33% of your total cost. But if you're taking engineering program, that will be about 25% of your overall cost. But of course, what if you do not get any scholarship? No worries. We also give you the Swinburne Sarawak entrance grant, which is about 2,000 ringgit for foundation and 3,000 ringgit for undergraduate program. Now we have also have this exciting bursary and grants that we have for our students. So if you are actually looking into programs like chemical engineering, IT, computer science, multimedia design and graphic design, biotech, and environmental science, or Bachelor of Media and Communication, we are giving you a 15% off in your first year tuition fee, right? It's automatically. So let's say if you do not get like your HSC, you get 3.9, you don't get the 5,000. So we are giving you 15%. If you are to choose, maybe let's say you want to do science or you want to do computer science, IT, we are giving you 15% off, right? Now for students who wants to do postgraduate, we are giving 10% off of your total tuition fee, right? So it's actually all students who comes in with their degree and comes into our postgraduate will automatically get it. Now, if your parents are school staff or a teacher, or even your parents are right now looking at this live session, if you want to send your children here, so you can actually apply for this 10% off school appreciation bursary that we are giving. And for those who have siblings who actually enrolled at Swinburne, or actually your siblings have graduated, you can also apply this ceiling discount, which is 10% off in your first tuition fee, right? Yeah, sorry with the mistake. It's Indonesia, so it's Bangladesh. So yeah, so what do you do if you are interested? So so I would suggest you to find out more about Swinburne from WEMS. All right, you can get some counseling session with them. Of course, everything, the counseling session is free. You don't have to pay anything. So do ask more about Swinburne from WEMS. All right, And then if you are really interested, do submit your application through WEMS. All right, and then after that, they will assess, and then if you are eligible, we will issue you the offer letter. And with an offer letter itself, you can actually accept it, right? Accept the offer by submitting all your documents, and all these are required documents and payment. All right. So once you've submitted, then from there we can actually process everything, and then we hope to see you at Swinburne. Right. So that's all from me. That's all from me today. So yeah. So before I end, I will share with you a video. It's more about our exchange program. Please hold on. Yeah. I'm not sure you can see this.
Yes, I can see this.
Yeah, let me on the sound. Not sure if there's any sound. Any sound?
No.
Wait up. Let me figure it out. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
So if you're interested to have the same Swinburne experience like me, go to Swinburne on the 23rd and 24th of March. Got your dates on both of them, please. Yeah, and you can meet your course counselors there. They'll guide you through your whole Swinburne journey. So yeah, see you there. Good day, mate. So how's everyone doing today? And yes, guess who is back here in the beautiful Cat City, Kuching? I'm finally back here, and also back in one of my favorite places in Kuching, Sarawak, which is Swinburne, Sarawak. Yeah, it has been a really long time since I came, and it's really good to see there are a lot of new things going on, a lot of new renovations going on, and it's really, really super pretty. So today I'm gonna tell you guys about my Swinburne exchange experience, specifically from Swinburne Sarawak to Swinburne Melbourne campus. Hey everyone, it's Jacelyn here. I started studying in Swinburne since 2016. I was having my foundation in business and arts in Swinburne. And after a year, I enrolled into the business management degree in Swinburne Sarawak. Since young, I've always had this dream and have this goal to study abroad, and I'm really happy and really grateful that Swinburne Sarawak actually offers this opportunity. I am looking forward to take up that opportunity since the start of my Swinburne journey, I would say. So from there, I get to know about the exchange and transfer program of Swinburne has to the Melbourne campus. So I made my decision to did the exchange program in Melbourne campus the next year, which is 2018. So the thing about exchange program is that you go for half a year and then you have to come back for 6 months before you can transfer. So I came back after 6 months. Okay, because I love Melbourne so much. I made my decision again to transfer back to Melbourne to complete my studies there. The most challenging part of the whole process and the whole transferring process would be, first of all, adjusting my own mindset, because it is going to somewhere that is really different from Malaysia. in terms of their culture, the way they educate their students, and also their lifestyle, especially because being an Asian, I love Asian food and Malaysian food, especially Kuching. We have a lot of choices here. So I would think like, how can I transit from having so much choices to having to prepare my own meals, you know? Like I have to think about what to cook every day. I have to prepare my meals every day, and having to shop for the groceries as well, which is like not what I would experience right here. I do work and study at the same time. So the good thing about the exchange or transfer program is that they allow you to have a 20 working hours in Melbourne while you are studying. So you can actually experience how is the work life over there. I find it hard at first to juggle between my studies and also my part-time job, as assignments pile up and I have to schedule like group meetings, assignments and everything. But after a few months, I find it like, hey, I actually can do this. Going abroad to study also means that you're getting out of your comfort zone, as well as growing your career professionally.
Well, that was a nice presentation and good experience of the students. Anyway, your presentation was very good, and we have actually learned a lot of things from you. Thank you so much for your presentation. And I think this is a overall presentation. And yes, and in future, in next weeks, we will come with some live sessions with the specialized program as well, right?
Yeah.
If you allow us. Yes.
Yeah,
Because,
sure, no problem.
some of
We
the
are
students
glad
actually,
to.
some of students interested about engineering subject. Some of the students are for business subjects. So in one session, we cannot actually explain all of them.
Yes, understood. Can, no problem.
So some
We are okay to
specialized
do
session may be
a.
their subjects, right?
Can. Yeah, you can. I mean, if you want to do that, in this kind of session, yes, we can. We can invite our lecturers to actually to give a few presentations about our programs. That would be great as well. Yeah, we're happy to do that.
Yeah. ওকে এনিওয়ে আপনারা যারা লাইভ সেশন দেখেছেন আপনারা মোটামুটি সুইনম্যান নিয়ে একটা ওভারঅল আইডিয়া পেয়েছেন এবং তারপরে যদি কোনো কনফিউশন থাকে কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকে আপনারা আমাদের নাম্বার আছে আমাদেরকে ইনবক্সে নক করতে পারেন কমেন্টস করতে পারেন আমরা আপনাদেরকে সব ইনফরমেশন গুলো শেয়ার করার ট্রাই করব আজকে জাস্ট একটা ওভারঅল আইডিয়া ছিল আমরা ইন ফিউচারে আরো কিছু স্পেশালাইজ সেশন নিয়ে আপনাদের সামনে হাজির হব সেগুলোতে আমরা স্পেশালি সাবজেক্ট ওয়াইজ কোশ্চেন আনসারিং করার চেষ্টা করব সাবজেক্ট ওয়াইজ ইনফরমেশন দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করব সো মিস্টার এলটন বিফোর অ্যাকচুয়ালি ক্লোজিং দ্য সেশন ডু ইউ ওয়ান্ট to say something to the students?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So my advice for all students is to actually to, because I do know understood that this we are in the pandemic right now, right? Of course, people will think about COVID-19, causes me I can't study, whatnot. So for me, I think the most important thing is we have to admit that right now the COVID-19 is here to stay, right? There's no way that they are going. This is going to be end like immediately. But of course, time will it still goes on. So I do actually encourage students to think about to actually much more put more effort into their studies and serious thinking about what they want to do in the future, right? So a lot of students out there, I know that you may have tough time to understand like which course suits me the most, which one I want to pursue, and stuff like this. I would encourage you to talk to WEMS. All right, they are actually our official agent. Rest assured is that when you actually get the consultation counseling service from them, it's all free, and then they can actually help you to narrow down all the choices and also to tell you why you should choose Swinburne University, right? So yeah, and then of course I'm sorry, Saifu, is it Bangladesh still in the lockdown right now, or has been really relaxed right now?
It's
Still.
lockdown, but with the special pass, people can move.
I
And our
see.
office is
Okay.
also open.
Okay, understood. Yeah, I do know that Bangladesh right now is still in under lockdown with maybe some relaxed lockdown right now. But of course, I do wish everyone stay safe and healthy. And of course, this is a month of Ramadan, and I would like to wish all our students and also the viewers out there Ramadan Mubarak. Right. So yeah, so do enjoy right now. So but of course, at the same time, don't take too much time to think what you want to do. So you should actually do it and act now. Yeah.
Okay.
So over to
Thank you,
you.
Mr. Elton, for your nice presentation and your time. Hopefully, we'll see you again with some new information sessions. And দর্শক যারা আপনারা আমাদেরকে দেখেছেন সবাইকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ। আজকে আসলে অলরেডি 10 মিনিট ওভার হয়ে গেছে, আমরা আর বেশি সময় নষ্ট করব না, আমরা সেশনটা এখানে ক্লোজ করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ, থ্যাংক ইউ এভরিওয়ান,
Thank you so much.
বাই বাই, and take care, bye.
Bye.